Okay, let's talk about how to import an FX on Twinmotion. Unfortunately, it has lots of bugs and bad things. For example, I want to enter this 3D object FBX that I uh, download from Adobe Mixamo site that you can download all of the animation, the character. First, we have an ideal fast run, dying and jumping and walking, of course. It's very simple. If you click and drag it, you can insert it as a character, the character that you will play with that, or a simple object that are, for example, in a scene and it has an animation and just in a scene. Or you can insert it as an enemy, or here is a character. Okay, now it's inserting. Now you can see this is an FX import option. We have auto scale, automatically scale your object based on the Twinmotion, or you can make it advanced and choose one of them, or auto scale it. Okay, and it's creating new FBX. Okay, it has an skeleton and animation on it. Import. You can see it import this simple 3D FBX here. You can go to your camera and make the camera something like that. And the problem happened here. If you, in this version, I don't know why, if you play, you can see you cannot see your character. It's bad. Why is that? If you go to double click your animation, you can see this is a start, and we have two 3D nodes here. First node is subscene. Subscene means it keeps the skeleton and the 3D object of your model, and this is an ideal animation. You can see it contains the animation of this is an ideal animation. Nice, but we cannot see that. It's a big problem. So because if you go to here, we have a start, we have two nodes that you see here, two ideals. Subscene, you can make it subscene to better understand it. It's a sub ideal subscene. Then if you go to the subscene from here, there's an animation, you can make it loop, and just we have one animation. I tell you how to insert all of the animation. You can change the speed of animation and its looping transition time. You can calculate how this loop will be happen with this time. So if you go to the scene and edit, and this is the all texture of your object, and just we have one, and you can see the problem occur here. Subscene manager, you cannot see your 3D model here. It's a problem. Okay, go to the 3D world and delete that for a second. because this object has your 3D model has to be one model. If you insert from other side, the head, the bodies, the classes are separate, and I think this is a problem with buildbox. It does not insert separated 3D model. Another problem is, I think it's an Eric. This is an this model is I downloaded from the buildbox, and you can insert it, but it does not have contain texture, and sorry for that, I don't have the texture of that, but it has a problem. And I think and I have another mesh I inserted as a character, and if you import, oh, this is not problem. Oh, you can delete that. Another limitation of the inserting 3D model, is polygon count. For example, you cannot insert high dense mesh objects. I think the limitation is 5,000 polygons. This is another limitation. Okay. Go to insert the Eric. This is with no problem. First, Eric ideal. Insert as a, create a new, insert as an object, and this is an my Eric. Okay. And if you play that, now you can see your objects, your character. I don't know why, but it's a problem. Okay, let's insert other animations. It's very simple. In a scene from the first, these are models, different models with different animation. This animation, click and drag as a character. And this is an important. You can see this is an auto scale, and you have to click not create new, modify selected, and add animation to that. Not replace, not update physics, just import. Fall, again, modify selected and add animation to that. We have an ideal inserted before. We have jump, add animation to that. Run, add animation to that, and walk, add animation to that. And we inserted all of animations, and that's very easy. If you go to this, you can see, double click to that, and you can see, to update it, you can see this is an start. This is a sub scene that is contain 3D object and a skeleton. You can see here, just we have one object, a skeleton. We insert mesh number 1, and this is an ideal, sub ideal. Okay. This is an 3D object. That's all of the animation of that are here. It's very simple. Okay. And from the beginning, this is an ideal. I want to make it loop. If you sorry, if you insert, you can see it, the animation happens once, and then it will be finished. And done. Okay. We want to loop it. Go to the Eric ideal and loop it. You can see we inserted all of the animation. And in the next lesson, I tell you how to connect this animation with the brain boxes to. You can see we have all the animation nodes here. There are exactly like, you can loop them, you can change the speed of them. And now, if you make a loop, you can see we have an ideal animation, and it's looping and looping again. This loop ideal here. This transition time determine the time between these loops, and you can change the speed, for example 5. Make it refresh. You can see we have more faster or slower. Nice. Okay, you can change the speed of your animation and other things. And for then, you learn how to insert your FBX in your project. And in the next lesson, I tell you how to connect your character to animation and the keyboard control for that. So other thing, I think it's come here and the sub scene, and from the here you can again click on a sub scene. In a scene, if you have PNG texture, select it from here, and here you can assign the texture here. For example, I insert this texture to that. Save. and you can change the texture scale, texture offset, color of that, or other things. And we have lots of animation here just to see what happened here. We can just see the animations. Look at that. For example, ideal, you can play that. You can see this animation. Boom. You can see jump animation. Nice. So you can insert your texture here and assign it. And if you go to 3D World, you can see we have our texture. But unfortunately, I don't have the texture of that person. And this is a bug. I don't know why. I insert a lot of 3D model on this version, and we have a bug. I don't know why, but I hope in buildbox 4 they will be fixed that. Okay, next lesson, let's learn how to connect these animation that we insert to this node, because it's very hard, not very hard, but it's time consuming to understanding the nodes. With the brain box here, with the brain box, you don't need to go to the node system and connect them together. So you can simply create your own game with this node. If you want to go more complex, you have to learn nodes that I explain it next lessons. Another important thing after you import your FBX is a collision shape, that is collide with other objects. Another bad bug in buildbox is collision and the friction between this ground. For example, if you select your character and go to the start, you can see its physics is none. So we have to change the physics to dynamic for the object. Another important thing is affected assets. If you it does not collide with anything, make sure that it collide with all. And the friction, we can change the friction at a higher number. With this, we don't have any bounce. And the position and the rotation factor. In some cases, the software tell you 0 the rotation factor, it's a limiter, it's a limitation, rotation in X, Y, or Z. So another going down, and we reach to the collision shape to the cube. If you turn on the collision shape, you can see this is a collision shape of the object. In this area, it's collide with other object. Okay, this is a cube that you can scale it proportionally to your object. Okay, but it's not good. You can change the collision shape like this, and you can see if the collision shape is something like that, and we turn on preview, you can see we are falling now because our collision shape is here, and in this box the software identify the object and it's fall with the collision of the floor. So make sure your collision shape is exactly touch the floor, this bounding box. Till here everything is okay, and we have a collision shape, but it's better to create a collision shape with the mesh of the object. For collision shape, you have to tell the software with which mesh do you want to. Click assign, click edit, and identify the. You can see that in the previous version of our character that does not show, we have shoe, legs, body separated, and I think the build box does not manage these things, unfortunately. And this is our character, and save. You can see this is the mesh of collision shape that is exactly like a mesh object. Why is this something like that? Because we changed the scale of that, make it 1 1 1 again. This is the position, rotation, and the scale of the uniformly. Bring it there, and Make it small. You can change the collision shape of that. Okay, make sure it's exactly touch the floor. And if you play, another bug of buildbox appear, his fall down to floor, boom, and it's bad. For creating such these things, we have to select the floor, no ground, and we have to insert our 3D object and make our own floor in this game. And select it, the dynamic affect all, not dynamic, it has to be static, stay in its position, and make the friction and a higher number. And boom. Let's preview. And now you can see, because our character is dynamic, it falls down like other objects. Nice. We're going to select our character and make it touch exactly at the floor. Nice. So you learn how to create collision shape with character.